Welcome to the recap. Today we will see a 2017 Canadian body horror movie named The Heretics. Spoiler alert. The movie starts, and we see a group of cult followers performing rituals on a girl. They are not performing any ordinary ritual, but a demonic one. And then we see them sacrificing their lives by cutting their throat. The purpose behind the sacrifice is to strengthen the devil, whom they trust. The scene shifts and we see the same girl on whom the ritual was being performed. She is sleeping but gets disturbed because of a nightmare and sits after being awake. 5 long years have passed since this incident, but she is still under its trauma, due to which she used to have these nightmares. This girl's name is Gloria, who lives with her mother Ruth. Gloria has a girlfriend, Joan, but her mother is not comfortable with their relationship. In spite of this, Gloria and Joan were best of friends. The scene changes, and Gloria and Joan are seen attending a group therapy session. There, a woman is complaining them about her husband being too violent to her. Hearing this, Joan says, "You cannot blame everything on destiny, and you should avenge your husband the same way." Joan is a violent girl by nature, so she expresses her anger. Then we see Joan and Gloria. They are at Joan's house in bed, where Joan gives her a necklace for their upcoming anniversary. Then we see Joan is leaving Gloria near her house, after which she returns back. There, Gloria is abducted by a person using chloroform. Coming back to her senses, she finds herself chained in a van. Gloria tries to get to her cell phone with great difficulty and calls her mother. Meanwhile, that kidnapper again makes her unconscious using a drug. Before losing consciousness, Gloria's scream gets recorded in her mother's voicemail. While Gloria notices the demonic mark on kidnapper's hand that she has seen before, on the hands of the cult members who have previously abducted her for the ritual. That kidnapper takes her away from the city, into a cabin that was situated in the forest. Then we see Joan, who reaches at the place where Joan and Gloria used to voluntarily serve food to the people. Gloria is not there, so Joan calls her mother. On the other side, Gloria's mother searches her daughter everywhere. Unable to find her, she picks up her phone to call, when she hears the same voice message which got recorded when Gloria tried to contact her. Hearing that, they both report the incident to the police. We see that Joan was more worried than Gloria's mother about this kidnapping. She was quite aggressive with the police officers too, and rudely asks them to search Gloria. And also decides to search for her on her own. Gathering many people in church, she plans to search Gloria with their help. On the other side, Gloria is shown having the nightmares again. Returning back to her senses, she recognizes the kidnapper, who is one of the cultists that had performed a ritual on her 5 years ago. Kidnapper tells her that he is doing all this for her own safety. He will keep her here for some time, and she will be released when the danger subsides. Gloria is unable to understand what he was saying, and after some time she asks him, why is he doing this with her? He says that he was there when the ritual was being performed on her, and he did not like that, so he faked his sacrifice when everyone else was cutting their throat, and he escaped from the place. He then tells her again that he is doing this for her safety. Then we see the kidnapper hallucinating, and he starts feeling as if Gloria is seducing her. Controlling himself, he notices that Gloria's condition is worsening. Blood was coming out from her mouth and her condition was deteriorating. On the other side, police discovers Gloria's necklace, which was gifted by Joan. Joan goes everywhere searching for Gloria, carrying the posters with the statement, "Gloria is missing." She is going door to door asking people about Gloria, where a boy denies her to answer anything. She becomes violent and questions him after placing her knife on his neck. In the cabin, Gloria hallucinates and sees the same demonic cultists, and she is afraid. The kidnapper restores her back to her senses and tries to stabilize her. He says to Gloria that you will have to stay here till dawn. You are safe here. Everything will be all right after that. Ruth calls Joan to her house, where a police officer is also present. Police officer investigates Joan about the necklace and questions her about the threatening she gave to the person while putting a knife on his throat. Suspecting her, a police officer asks her to come to police station for further investigation. But she stabs him with a knife. And then she kills Ruth, after asking her about Gloria. Gloria's condition was worsening there at the cabin. She asks the kidnapper's name. He says, "My name is Thomas." She asks, what is happening with her? He tells her that the ritual that was performed on her 5 years ago was actually performed to bring back a devil named Abducted into this world. And it was performed under the light of the locust moon. Tonight is also the night of locust moon. And the ritual will be performed tonight for bringing Abducted into the world. And for this ritual to be performed, Gloria is their source. Gloria says, all cultists had sacrificed themselves 5 years ago. To which he replies saying, everyone did not sacrifice his life that day. Meanwhile Joan, who is still requesting people to help her searching Gloria, visits a secret place in her house, where the devil, Abaddon's statue is present. She apologizes to Abaddon's figure saying, I have lost Gloria. Then she punishes herself for this. Here it is revealed that Joan is also the member of that cultist group, and she was not in love with Gloria. Rather, she was using Gloria as a source, and she wanted to bring Devil, Abaddon into the world on this locust moon night. And that is the reason why she was searching Gloria with such keen interest. Gloria feels severe pain in her back. Thomas checks her and finds 2 holes in her back. He gets frightened seeing this. He rushes to another room to fetch a knife to kill her, ending the whole story. When he comes close to her, Gloria seduces him and both get intimate. Then Gloria is seen transforming into Abaddon at that moment. Seeing Abaddon, Thomas gets frightened, but later he finds him nowhere. The reason was Gloria being bewitched since the time the ritual was performed on her. And the devilish power in Gloria was preventing Thomas from killing her, as Gloria was the source through which Abaddon will step in this world. Gloria requests Thomas to take her to the doctor. Thomas says, it will not be safe. Joan comes to know about the whereabouts of Thomas through a man who has seen a van near Gloria's house. He also informs her that the driver had a burnt mark on his face, and reveals the direction where he went. Hearing this, Joan understood things, and moves to that direction with her friend. Here it is revealed that Thomas and Joan are siblings. And the cabin in which he is keeping Gloria is actually their parents' cabin. Gloria wishes to meet Joan and asks Thomas for the same. Here Thomas reveals everything to Gloria and tells her that it is Joan who is the cause of his burnt face and broken foot. He says, Joan is searching you everywhere, and she wants to bring Abaddon in this world. And it would be too dangerous to step outside the cabin before dawn. When Gloria is alone in the cabin, she gets terrified as she encounters the devil Abaddon. She escapes from there, and comes running to Thomas and informs him about it. Thomas brings her back into the cabin and notices that her hair has started to shed, and wings have started growing from the 2 holes at her back. He knows that the devil inside her is awakening. Here Thomas decides to finish Gloria, but seeing her poor condition, he is reluctant to shoot her. Then a demonic voice coming out of Gloria is heard, which says to Thomas, that after my rebirth, I will be your soul taker. Saying this, the devil takes control over Thomas' mind and scares him, showing him visuals of himself getting burnt. Feeling terrified, Thomas runs outside the cabin. Joan reaches near Thomas' van and she gets the confirmation, seeing Gloria's cell phone, that she has been brought here. Then she kills her friend who came with her to help. Seeing Thomas, Joan attacks him and knocks him out. Upon finding Gloria, she starts her ritual. Gloria's condition was getting worse, while Thomas gains his senses. Thomas tries his best to stop Joan from what she is doing, but all goes in vain. She tells Thomas that she can feel the presence of Abaddon around her, and she begins to utter the satanic words. Consequently, all devilish souls start arriving there. That devil inside Gloria starts getting powerful as Joan speaks out the satanic words, and it gets complete control over Gloria. Thomas enters inside the cabin, breaking the door to stop Joan. But Abaddon, again, starts controlling his mind and starts showing him the visuals. But this time, breaking out from the devil's control, he attacks Joan with an axe. Then the devil takes full possession of Gloria and chains Thomas, throwing him away. There is very few time left before the dawn. And somehow, Thomas sets himself free. While we see Abaddon, who finally seems to have arrived in this world because of Joan's satanic verses and the presence of satanic souls. Thomas kills Joan in order to stop her, and the chaos comes to stand still. Everything seemed quite peaceful at the cabin. Thomas brings Gloria outside where the sun is seen rising. Thomas says to Gloria, I had promised you of your safety till dawn. Gloria is alive and comes to her senses. Thomas gets pleased seeing her alive. Gloria says, I had also told you that I will take your soul above all. Then she kills him. And Gloria starts gowning like the devil. And her wings are grown like Abaddon. Now it is clear that Gloria is not herself, but she is transformed into Abaddon. Abaddon is defined as destruction, as it brings devastation. And he's the leader of locusts who attack in a swarm. Abaddon's face is like human beings, body is like a horse, and its hair is like that of girls. In short, it is a very dangerous entity, as such demons too are fearful of him. The movie ends providing lots of information about the devil. Thanks for watching. Do like and subscribe for more.